Hi Archers! Today I'll be having a first try at Chapter 10 Hero Mode. Here's what I'll be using, Ayana and these items. I haven't tried this yet. I'm excited to see if it's actually hard because none of the hero modes actually were that hard for me yet. And for those who are waiting on Ayana's guide and Ayana's comparison to Helix and Magic, which will definitely be up tomorrow. I'm so sorry it's taking so long. But Ayana is very complicated, the most complicated hero that I've ever had to work with, and I will be referencing another ARCHERO player's work, which you'll see in the video, because Ayana is difficult, but I think she is strong, not at the start, but at least a little bit later. I guess I could discuss Ayana because so far this isn't hard. It's only level 1. So yeah, I'm very sorry that's taking so long. It's just her numbers are very inconsistent, which makes everything so confusing. It just doesn't add up. She has a lot of what is it called? I forgot what the word is. Oh, let's pick up Rage. But I do think Ayana may be stronger than Magic and Helix. Don't quote me on that. I am just guessing. Not guessing, but like from what I've seen so far with my numbers, it seems that she may be stronger. But again, I still have to do some more testing and then it'll be definitely up tomorrow. I'm so sorry it's taking so long. I just really want to make sure my information is as accurate as possible. And with new heroes, ARCHERO also tends to make some small changes. Ayana definitely has some huge cons to her that I do think needs addressing, because at this time I think she's a little bit how do I say this, like very oh well, there you go. Her portals are a problem. They can be very great, very good, but they are a problem. Okay, let's take Frost Strike. So yeah, I've just been working on numbers. I will have the comparison between Helix and Magic up first before her guide. I was going to do her guide first, but I think I will do her comparison first, because the guide will be very number heavy and the comparison will be less number heavy, but you know, because everyone's asking if I should play Ayana, if I should buy Ayana. You should definitely buy Ayana eventually, that's for sure. But for those who don't know who to main or who want to buy first, I would say all three of them are viable. All three are super viable, but Ayana is definitely a competitor. She's very expensive though, so I want to accept this for more damage. Okay, so far chapter 10 is not really hard. That's unfortunate. I'm just wondering when the hero modes will actually get hard for my level, because I'm already at level 15 and this is only 5 levels behind. It's just strange to me because I haven't I mean, I guess everything's a bit easier now because of all the oh gosh, like portals, because of all the what's it called, the runes. How do you guys liking the runes, by the way? Have you got any good runes? My runes are okay. I'm trying to get like the worst runes possible. That's another thing about Ayana's numbers. The runes have made it extremely hard to calculate all the hero buffs, and it's because I have like every hero right now for testing purposes, and all the hero buffs for everyone is making everything so confusing. So calculations are definitely a lot harder than before, which is not upsetting, but it's frustrating. It's pretty frustrating for me. So yeah, I mean, like, her calculations have been very stressful, but it's alright. I'll get it done. It will be finished ASAP. I only have to do 2 more tests and then everything should be up. I really what's it called? My brain is all foggy. I did a bunch of testing today as well, so it might be why I sound so... I probably need to sleep more, to be honest. I don't think I sleep enough. Plus, I've been going to a bunch of doctor appointments because I've been having some stress. Okay. Sorry I'm not talking about chapter 10 that much. There really isn't much going on here. Oh, I always ask this in my hero mode videos, but if you guys would like a guide for these videos, please let me know. I've had a few people tell me they want guides, but if it's not a lot of players, if it's not a lot of players, it might not be worth it for me to make. Oh my gosh, these portals. Make a guide. So please do let me know if you want the guide. Yeah, but yeah, so far I've been liking the update a lot. It's been really good. It's fun. Oh, I really hate this boss. It's all about patience and making sure you're not in the diagonal. I've been training really hard here to dodge all these projectiles. Alright, we got one down. That makes things a lot easier. These will go some crackers and some sapphires. Oh, I'm a bit too close actually. I think I should stay far away so they don't pop too much. Pop too early. Oh, whoops. A bit up. Okay. Let's see, what do we have? Alright. But yeah, that's what I've been working on. And I have the comparisons up, then the guide up, and then I do have information from there's a lot of players who are very dedicated to the game, which I absolutely appreciate so much because they do send me their things in and they all just want to help contribute to ARCHERO's testings, and everyone's just very passionate and it's amazing. I just always like to double check things because sometimes I have used information in the past where I would always double check it because it would sometimes be either inaccurate or slightly inaccurate, and I just like to make things accurate as possible. But the Yana will probably be a little bit hard because of all the runes and all the hero buffs, it does make testing a little bit inaccurate, but hopefully we can get to the closest accurate number as possible. There is a lot of scythes here that it's very uncomfortable. And yeah, so not saying that everyone's wrong, because I've used a lot of information that was very, very much correct and very much adds up, but I'm more skeptical now of like things that are just posted on the internet by, there's a lot of like there was even somebody using my content as well with inaccurate information, like it didn't even add up in my video. So gosh, that was a whole nother story. But yeah, by the way, this is not aiming at anyone. I'm not aiming at anyone at all. I'm just like, it's like about Facebook posts and stuff. You see a lot of things on Facebook. Sorry, my game froze. I think it's mostly Facebook posts. I'm in the Facebook group page under a very anonymous account, and there is a lot of inaccurate things on Facebook. To be fair, a lot of things get posted a day. Like there's probably accurate things as well, but I don't see them. But there's a lot of inaccurate stuff. It's because I think a lot of players like to go by, instead of going by numbers, they go by, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry, it keeps freezing. I'm not sure why. Yeah, they like to go by inaccurate. What was I saying before it froze? But yeah. It's just a lot of inaccurate stuff I see on Facebook sometimes. And it's okay because everyone's happy. But some people like to push the idea of this is certainly 100% better because I like it. Even though they don't blatantly say they like it, but they just push everything. Like for me, I always try to advocate like what works best for you because like for example, Helix versus Magic. There are some times when Magic is stronger than Helix. There is times when Helix is stronger than Magic. Depends on playstyle completely. Like with Ayana as well, I do feel like she's up to par with both Magic and Helix. She might actually be stronger than Helix. I think the numbers I have so far do indicate that she is stronger than Helix. But don't go off and buying her now with me saying that. I have to make sure and confirm everything. Just to make sure my numbers add up. I have done the calculations already between Ayana and Helix. But I do have to do some more testing with Ayana because her damage might be actually stronger than what I have. So that's a bit crazy. Yeah, so it's gonna be interesting. But I do think a lot of people will choose to play if you're going after like DPS wise. I do think a lot of people will choose to play Helix over Ayana just because at the moment Ayana's portals are really okay. They sometimes spawn on top of you and it's just no warning at all, by the way. So it's just completely, wouldn't say like game break. I mean, it could, like, there's like it's working against you, right? Like you have it working for you and also working against you. Like if you make that one accident portal that's bad, you could just lose the game. And that's what I find really frustrating about Ayana, and why I might think that DPS wise she just might be weaker. Not DPS wise, sorry, just playstyle wise she might just not be the most ideal, even if her DPS is stronger than everyone else's. So that is what I have been thinking about. I've been trying to think of a conclusion for the Ayana versus Helix versus Meowgic. It's just like with my opinions that I form it based on my numbers, on my feeling, on my experience, and then I also like to research into other players' experiences with the hero as well. Are they experiencing the same thing, or what are the good things about Ayana that I have not yet found out? It's a whole process. But I just thought I would talk to you about it because it is a stressful thing for me, but it's therapeutic to talk to you guys about it, which is nice. And I like that. Let's go with attack speed. Okay, we got to the boss now. Mr. We can stand here. Okay, so chapter 10 was not hard. That was very easy. But yeah, so far I really like Ayana. I just hope they fix her portals, and that is all I ask for. That's all I want. She is very complicated to calculate, harder than Sylvan, harder than Shade. And Shade was pretty complicated. Sylvan wasn't that complicated. He was just not as straightforward than previous heroes. And then Shade was a bit more complicated, and I thought that was that. But Ayana, plus the runes update, plus all the hero bonuses that we have, has made testing super complicated. And let's just pick up my rewards. And that is what I've been doing for the past few days. It's why it's taken so long, because I just need a complete break from all these numbers. It's crazy. Hey, I got an obsidian key as well. Let's open that up. Let's see what we get. Oh, we get an epic item. What is that epic item going to be? Please, something good. Oh, I mean, it's not what I wanted, but it is something that I wanted to test, which is cool. And I'll do the testing for that as well. All right, that is all for today's video. I thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, feel free to subscribe and click the bell if you're new here. Like the video if you're excited for this Ayana comparison against Helix and Meowgic. I hope to see you again for the next one. Bye!